So hey besties, come cook dinner with me. So tonight we are going to make a tomato garlic lemon mahi mahi pasta. And if you have never had mahi mahi fish before, it is very delicious. It is like a white flaky fish, sort of similar to halibut and swordfish. So it's like a lower cost of those two fish. So if you enjoy those two fish, you will absolutely enjoy mahi mahi. So to start off, we're going to first start with chopping up some of our ingredients, and we're going to start with some fresh parsley. If you have dry parsley, you can use dry parsley as well. I just prefer to use fresh herbs when I have them. And after I get my parsley chopped up, I want to chop it up as small as I possibly can. And after that's done, I'm going to go ahead and start working on my garlic. I'm going to get my garlic and I'm going to chop my garlic up as small as I possibly can. Now you can add as much garlic as you like. I like a lot of garlic, so I went on ahead and make sure I add extra garlic. Now we're going to go ahead and start slicing up our tomatoes. I had this tomato in the fridge and I wanted to go ahead and use it, so I went on ahead and sliced it up, and then I'm going to lay it down flat. I'm going to cut it into quarters, and then I'm going to slice it going across. So I'm going to get those nice little cubes going on there so I can go ahead and put that in my pasta as well. After I get my tomatoes diced up, then I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to add me some onion as well. We had some purple onion that I'm going to use. I don't know how you guys say it, purple or red onion, but it looks purple to me, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a purple onion. Then I'm going to go ahead and slice up. We're just going to cut the tips off of there. We're going to slice it going across, and then we're going to slice it going horizontal. After I get my purple onion diced up, I'm going to go ahead onto the stove, put my water on for my pasta, and get my pasta water boiling. And once my pasta water is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and add some salt to it, and then we're going to cook our pasta according to the directions. Once our pasta is cooked, we're going to put it to the side and add a little bit of olive oil to it, and next we're going to go work on our fish. Now we're going to go ahead and start seasoning down our fish, and I'm going to start off with some paprika. After I put some paprika on my fish, I'm going to go ahead and add me a little onion powder, garlic powder on the fish. After I get that onion powder, garlic powder on there, we're going to add us a little bit of orange pepper on there. Once we get that orange pepper on there, you want to go ahead and then start putting your Italian season on top. After I get my Italian season on there, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of that Pretty Girls No Flavor all-purpose seasoning. And we are going to do the exact same thing to the other side of the fish. We're going to make sure that we season both sides. Now, while you're seasoning your fish, you can go on ahead and get your pan, and then you can put some olive oil in there and start getting your pan nice and hot. I'm going to go ahead and make sure all my fish is seasoned. If it feels like you don't have enough season, do not be afraid to add more. Please add more. You want your fish to taste good and flavorful. Once my fish is seasoned to my liking, I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over a few sides because I want to make sure everything is mixed in, everything is evenly coated, everything is seasoned nicely. Once my oil is hot, I'm going to go ahead and drop my fish into the pan, and I want to make sure that it's nice and hot so that I can get a sear on it. This wasn't quite as hot as I wanted it to be. So when you're doing yours, make sure your oil is nice and hot so you can get that beautiful sear on the outside of your fish. Now I'm going to start working on my sauce. What we're going to do is we're going to go in with some unsalted butter. I'm going to add in my fresh garlic. Once I add in my fresh garlic, I'm going to go in with my tomatoes, my parsley, and then I'm going to add in my purple onions, and I'm going to let that cook down. Once that's cooking down, I went on ahead, added my noodles and my fish to a bowl, and this is how my fish came out. It was absolutely delicious. Mahi mahi is a fish that you do not have to cook for a long period of time. You can literally do 4 minutes on each side and your fish is done. My sauce is starting to come together nicely. I went on ahead and added in some capers, and I'm letting that cook down, and I want to make sure that my garlic is cooked all the way and my sauce and those flavors come out. Once my sauce is cooked down to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and just squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on top, and then I am going to go ahead and pour my sauce right on top of my fish and the pasta. And when I tell you, this is one of my favorite dishes to make. It was absolutely delicious. The noodles got all the flavors from the sauce. The fish was seasoned nicely. The sauce complemented the fish. If you haven't tried this recipe, please try this recipe at home. And if you guys love my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Leave me a like, give me a comment in the comment section, and share this video out. Bye guys.